city. Oh, I started reading some more of my book, The Voyage Out by Virginia Woolf. I'm still embarrassingly not too far on page 36, chapter 2. It's because I've only been reading it on the train. And the train was so loud this week, so part of the ride I had a hard time reading. But as far as I can gather, Rachel is on a boat from London on her way to South Africa with her family, her dad, and her aunt, her uncle, and they're just like observing each other. And it's so great. I love Virginia Woolf's book. Also, one of my favorite books ever. It's on my shelf over here, Mrs. Dalloway. I didn't know this, but I like skimmed this next page that I have, and on this page it says Mr. and Mrs. Richard Dalloway, meaning that it's like a crossover book. So two characters from one of my favorite Virginia Woolf books are in this book, and isn't that exciting? Maybe I'll read some more today. Maybe I'll make a plan to read one. Let's make a plan. We're gonna try to not completely throw away a rainy day like I normally would. I'm gonna make a pact, and I'll check in later and obviously keep you updated throughout. I'm gonna make a pact to read one chapter of my book. I'm going to paint one painting, and I am going to bake one treat. Even though I have a treat in the oven, I'm gonna bake another treat. So 2 treats in one day, because why not? Maybe I'll just show you around like quiet things in my apartment today. Literally nothing going on. Maybe I'll tidy my room a little bit, show you some of that. But yeah, I look like I haven't slept in years. And that is true. I did not sleep very well last night. So I don't think I'll beat myself up too hard for spending most of the day in bed, but I'll try to do like those enriching activities I just talked about in bed. It's just like when you live in New York and it's raining and dark for the entire day. It's so debilitating because your apartment is just pitch black. There is no source of light anywhere. And it's incredibly hard to try to do anything. And time just passes, and next thing you know, it's dinner time. But I did order pizza for dinner. I got a mozzarella and ricotta pizza. It was so good. I ate half of it, mostly because I wanted to save room for ice cream. There was no difference between last night and this morning, like the light in my apartment. So I don't know how I expected myself to have any energy at all. After I finished my pizza, I noticed that it finally, for the first time all day, stopped raining. Even though there were still like 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts, I literally ran outside so I could just walk down my block and back, just so I could have some kind of like fresh air and movement today. The good news is that tomorrow it's not gonna be necessarily warm, but it's gonna be warmer and the sun's gonna be out all day. So I will definitely be taking advantage of that, being out all day. I definitely spent probably a little too much time on my phone and on YouTube today. But like, I've had a really busy week. Didn't sleep well last night. I taught students this morning. I taught 2 violin lessons. So it's not like I didn't do anything. I just didn't do anything like weekend vibes. I don't know. It was my last weekend teaching though, so I'm pretty excited to have the weekends to myself again. Because weekends are important. It's so important to have time off. Not having any time off is bad for your mental health. Weird spot on my face, and it's not a pimple. I don't know what it is. It's like a raised, like, bump. I don't know what it is, but it's not even a circle. It's like a weird shape. Oh my God, my heating pole is on in this apartment right now behind me. I'm genuinely like sweating. This apartment gets so hot when the heat turns on, especially the bathroom. It's like a literal sauna. I guess I could look at it like in a grateful way, be like, I have a free sauna in my bathroom. But like, I don't like saunas. I've genuinely never been in a sauna in my life. There's like major screaming happening outside. I hope everything's okay. It is New York, so I'm certain something so major is happening right now. I was thinking about making a mug brownie, but that honestly just sounds like a lot of work. Like I think I might just have some ice cream. Maybe I'll make brownies tomorrow. Maybe I'll film like a whole separate video of me making brownies for you tomorrow, because I also don't have cocoa powder. I feel like that's necessary for the